My lovers, Taurus Nation and their lovers, welcome to your October 2020 astrological sign update. Now remember, when you're watching these readings for love, you're not just going to watch your sun sign, you're going to watch your sun, moon, Venus, and your rising sign, and then you're going to watch your person's placements in those areas, because when it comes to soul connections, the energies can definitely be flipped or vice versa. Okay, sometimes spirit wants to give you a different perspective, and then you're going to use your discretion and your intuition. If there's a title that calls out to you, or something about a thumbnail calls out to you, it's a message. And all readings are timeless, so whenever this reading gets to your door, especially if it says recommended, it is a message for you. Okay, beautiful. So let's get into this. So what we're going to do, we're going to start by getting a multi-dimensional look at your person. So we're going to get a message from your person's higher self, from their shadow self, what they're healing, from their emotional body, what they're experiencing. What are these two that were left over? Somebody's getting a different perspective here on your connection. It's making them stand in their power. All right, so let's see. Now I have shuffled all these cards, but I give it another shuffle on camera. So my fellow Taurians, their lovers, let's see what your person's higher self has to say. All right, apparently saying a lot. Some of you guys might be dealing with a Virgo, because we do have the Hermit here. So this person is on some kind of inner journey. All right, they're trying to find some kind of enlightenment here. Let's see what's the other card. Yeah, and let's see, it's 9-9. It's so freaking weird, guys, because last night I had a dream, and this black car is coming towards me, and the number plate, it just says 99. There is no letters or anything like that, and it just says 99. What I'm getting from this, and what their higher self wants you to know, is that your person is not the only person on a solitary journey right now. You too are on a solitary journey. I feel this is you. Okay, this is you tapping into your intuition here, and whatever you are getting intuitively is putting you in your heart space and is moving you closer to your truth. Because if you look at the eye right in the middle there's a lot of blue, there's a lot of green. That's heart chakra, that's throat chakra. Okay, and of course we have the third eye. So whatever it is, you are on a spiritual journey as well. So I feel your person's trying to find themselves, and I feel you are totally on your spiritual path. That's what I'm getting from this. You can switch it up, you know how it resonates, but I see your person trying to find enlightenment here. They're looking at the shipwreck of their life, and they're trying to figure out what is their contribution to that. So I'm going to pull some more cards, but let's get all the cards out. So let's get a message from your person's higher self. What does their higher self want you to know? Okay, and then we get a message. Let's see what's going on with their emotional body. This is the Twin Flame Shadows by Mystic Moon. This is Divine Counterparts and Separation by me. And this is Emotional Intelligence, also by me. I'm also dipping into my Wounded Warriors deck. We're looking now at what are they healing at this time. Ooh. Emotional abuse and blame. This is interesting. Okay, so it looks like your person's been carrying, and every time I see blame, or every time I see shame, or I see guilt, I always lump those three together. Blame, shame, guilt, it comes all in one package for me. So your person is feeling guilty over something. It looks like there's some kind of emotional abuse that is either going on presently, and I do think it's going on presently, but it is to trigger all emotional abuse wounds from way back, as we say in Trinidad and Tobago, quito. It means way back when, quite back then, right? We say quito. So it looks like even from childhood, there's been some kind of emotional abuse that was not healed. Your person might have blocked it out. They might have repressed it. But whoever they're with or whatever their circumstance right now, this is being triggered for healing. They might have blamed themselves for that abuse, because maybe the abuser told them that they were the reason why they were getting abused in a particular way, as abusers tend to do. So this is being triggered for healing right now, and for a person to step into their power. Okay, they may have been powerless as a child, but as an adult they can make different decisions, and I think they're realizing that now. We're going to pull more cards. Let's see, what are they experiencing right now on their twin flame soulmate journey. This is my twin experience deck, so we have that there, and I'm going to get a message from their 3D self, and I always forget to take out that deck, so let me take it out now. Now, if this person is your twin, particularly if they're a twin, remember, whatever they're going through, you are also mirroring, okay? So this might be something that's coming up for you for healing as well. So I always say, watch these readings twice. Watch these readings to know what's going on with your person, and then watch these readings as if somebody's telling you a story about you. Now, everything may not resonate, but something is going to resonate. Trust me on that one. Especially if you're a twin. All right, so let's have a look at what's going on here. Okay, so we spoke about that. Let's see what else came out. Fixated. So this is an obsession, okay? They're fixated on something. So we have someone here who has some kind of addiction, okay? It could be they're addicted to you. I'm addicted to you. I can't remember who's saying that. That's the song that's coming anyway. So this person's addicted to you. They are codependent on you, Taurus. Okay, and remember, I said they're your mirror if they're your twin soul. So you might be fixated on them too. But it's kind of unhealthy, as fixations usually are. It's something that's unhealthy. They might even be dipping into some kind of black magic, some kind of shit, because maybe, our twins tend to mirror the extreme expression of our behavior. Okay, so they could even go to this kind of lengths, binding spells, that kind of shit. But I'm seeing alcohol here, so they might be trying to drown their sorrows, that kind of thing. But this is someone very unhappy, very unhappy. There might be something coming out, a message coming out here about Halloween. So I'm gonna pull some cards on it in a moment. Okay, now this person might also be trying some kind of divination practices to try to figure out exactly where you're at. Now we have cheerful, which is weird because we got this fixation card here. Okay, we got this fixation card, and we also got emotional abuse and blame. So what I'm getting from this emotional body, I am getting here that it's either you brightened up their life, Taurus, or this is the mask that they are wearing, and this is deep within their psyche. We're gonna see. I'm gonna pull cards. I don't leave you out. So you see, what are they experiencing right now? Codependency is right here as well. Okay, codependency. They could be, not only are they fixated on you, but they could also be in some kind of toxic situation or have a lot of addictions of their own. Okay, and then we have here from the message from the higher self. So this may even be a sex addiction. It says, "It's so damn hot the way you flirt with me. I love our banter. You really know how to get me into a sexual mood. I crave sexy pics of you for my private time." So it looks like this person doing a little, what we call it, Miss Palmer and her 4 daughters. It looks like your person's doing a little bit of that, and they're using some of your pics for inspiration right now. Okay, so we have someone very much fixated, very much like bound to, and there's a lot of sexual energy that's going on here. So let's start pulling some cards on these and see what other deeper messages we get. Okay, so let's see this intuition card. So this could be your person, but I interpreted it as a mirrored energy. Okay, so I think your person's been juggling some sort of situation. Okay, not sure what to do. There's a lot of things that are up in the air in their life. Okay, kind of chaotic energy. Okay, and they want to walk away from that. Their intuition is telling them it's time to walk away from that, and it's time to go inward and really discover who they are, discover the truth about who they are and their feelings. Okay, their feelings. So we got a Piscean coming through here. I'm also getting that this person does want to talk to you. They want to bring you some kind of message, but I'm getting a feeling of intimidation here. Yeah, the intuition is telling them, hey, send a message, send a message. But they're taking their dead time. And this is what we said about the Virgo. Look, the Virgo comes out of here again. Okay, so this person is on their own journey. I think they do want to come towards you, but there's some work that they have to do first. Let's see what's the work that Spirit has them doing first. Okay, they have to find their own happiness. This is what they're trying to find right now. They have to find their own happiness. They can't be codependent on your energy to be happy. They have to find their own cup of love. Okay, I think this person may have been numbing out, but they're not willing to sabotage themselves like they used to before. Okay, all that self-sabotage, they're not willing to do that anymore. Okay, because they're in love. We have the Two of Cups here. They're in love, but they're not ready to give you a solid offer. And I think the reason why they aren't ready is because this person is very wounded. Okay, there's still a lot of healing that this person has to do. I mean, we have two cards of codependency, and then we have this heavy energy of emotional abuse and blame that's going on. So this is someone who needs alone time. And they're taking alone time, but I don't think it's the kind of alone time that's going to be beneficial to their healing, right? All right, so let's see Fixated. What are they fixated on or about? All right, you see, I told you it was you. I told you it was you, Taurus, or the lover. Okay, I told you it was you, Queen of Cups. She's a psychic. Okay, she's a psychic. She's the one that's loving. She's the one whose heart is open. Okay, she's a true love, because swans always are about true love and about grace. And I always interpret swans as a journey from adversity into grace, into light. You know, we always have that story of the ugly duckling. You know, it's that shamanic journey from the darkness into the light of redemption. And this is what you signify for this person. You signify hope. You know what, let me get that out for you guys. You know when things start to click, I have to show you. So I screenshotted a friend's status today, and this is what she had there. Okay, and they talk about the hierarchy of mental health needs, and you see where hope is right at the top. It has to shine a light for this person, or for people to pass through all of these and really get to the top of that mountain. Okay, so I think this is what you signify for your person. You're up there. You're up there. They feel they're up there. I don't know where your person is at in this journey right now. Okay, I don't know where they are. Let me see. Could be at self-compassion, because we're looking at that inner journey. Okay, but this is what I'm getting. You are here. You're shining the light for this person, but they have to make their way all up through these different layers here. Okay, so we have someone who really are looking at you for inspiration. That's what I'm getting. Their eyes are fixed on you. You're like the North Star that's guiding them right now. Okay, let me see if I get another card on that. There's something that's bothering them. Okay, they feel very burdened. Now it could be there's something in their life, some kind of baggage that prevents them from coming towards you, and this is a burden, and then that makes the fixation all the more acute. Or it could be there's something about your relationship that you guys didn't get closure on, and again this burdens them and also prevents them from coming forward, and again there's no closure, and then of course the fixation grows, right? Because you never got closure. You just can't move on. So let's see this cheerful card. What is that about? Because it's all heavy energies. What's this cheerful card about? Okay, it looks like your person has realized. I remember the cards that fell out was strength. One of the cards, I can't remember the last one. It was strength. I remember strength, okay? One of the cards that fell out was strength. So I'm getting your person is realizing that the more they stand in their power, and the more they assert themselves, their life and the things that have them entangled just start to unfold and unravel and resolve themselves naturally. That's what I'm getting from this, okay? I'm getting that your person was there at a crossroads, button heads with people, just didn't know which way to go, or if they should go, feeling very stuck. A lot of conflict around them, because you see, once you are conflicted inside, you will only draw conflict to yourself. So this person was only drawing conflict to themselves, okay? But I'm seeing here, they're realizing that the more they stand in their power, especially when it comes to some kind of karmic energy in their life, is the more things just gradually resolve themselves. And I think they're seeing that light at the end of the tunnel. They're seeing that hope, okay? Now, we have, what are they healing? We have emotional abuse. Okay, you see, and there it is, the card of healing, the Six of Swords. You see, look, the person here with their inner child, moving on, braving those emotional waters here to move on from something painful from the past. I'm really getting it's far back as childhood, as I said, quito, okay, in their foundation. And this is the reason why they have commitment issues, okay? Now, this person may be in a marriage currently, or they may be in some kind of established relationship, and this abuse is happening and it's triggering that childhood abuse, but it is for them to be tempered by spirit and to get themselves back into balance. All right, it is them to release whatever they've been holding on to. Let's see, blame. What are they blaming themselves for? I think whoever was their abuser blamed them for whatever was going on. Yep. See, this person is evaluating the past. Okay, they're evaluating the past and they're still blaming themselves, but they were not to blame. They're a child. But they haven't gotten this higher perspective yet, okay? So this is what they're working on. They're not seeing the truth of it. They're not seeing the big picture yet. So they're still kind of stuck right here. But I'm getting that there's a lot of maturity that your person's coming through with, and eventually they're going to figure out they're not to blame for anything that happened in their childhood. And it is this core wounding here that's causing them to manifest all these toxic relationships. Is because they don't love themselves, okay? There's a lot of self-judgment and hatred that's coming through. Look at here again, the card of codependency, Ace of Cups in reverse. You don't love yourself, and the other card of not loving yourself also comes out, but it is in reverse. So this is telling us this is something that your person is currently dealing with at this time, okay? Now I see here this person very turned on by you. I don't know what else we want to get from that card. Pretty self-explanatory, okay? But they see they're not standing in their power. Oh, this is a weird ass message. Some of you guys dealing with some kind of like sex magician. It's like they can't give you that solid commitment in the 3D, so they're trying to bind you to them in the 5D with some kind of sex magic shit. Guys, I'm just telling you what's going on, okay? I'm just telling you. But they are bombarded by thoughts of you. Look at the Nine of Swords. And every sword, a sword is a thought, okay? They're bombarded by thoughts of you. I'm really getting depression as well from this card, because they think that you have abandoned them, okay? All right, so let's go into their mind, Taurus. Let's go into their mind and see what's happening there. When they think about you and this connection, Taurus, let's see what's going on. Okay, so we have the King of Pentacles in reverse. What I'm getting from this is somebody who feels unworthy, and it's also somebody who thinks that they've lost you, because King of Pentacles is Taurus. Okay, all right, so let's see. When they think about you, they think about this connection. What's happening? All right, so we have Lom. Okay, and as you can see, there's a tree, and it's a magnificent tree when you look at it from the outside, but notice that near the base, just above the roots, it's absolutely hollowed and dark. Okay, so I always get the dysfunctional ancestral patterns from that card. Always. What else are we getting here? We have the Two of Cups in reverse. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. We have the Ten of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. And we have the Seven of Cups. All right, let me pull a card on the Seven of Cups there for a moment, so I can get a full message. Got it. And let me pull the card on the Two of Cups reverse. Beautiful. All right, what am I getting? Okay, so when your person thinks about you, I see them, they see you as this Ten of Pentacles, grounded. They think that they can have, a lifetime of bliss with you. They see you as, having a healthy relationship that lasts for a long time, seeing themselves growing old, and that kind of stuff. But what I'm also getting is that you have made them reflect on the past, particularly their ancestral line, and their foundation. Now, it could be their immediate foundation, meaning that the family that they grew up in, or they could be going all the way back and detecting some sort of distorted or dysfunctional pattern. Okay, they're realizing that whatever they were taught, it was something that was just hollow. It had no meaning. It was just very superficial, and it did not give them any kind of groundedness. Okay, they're realizing just how ungrounded and how dysfunctional this pattern was. I'm going to pull a card and see. Let me see, what was this dysfunctional pattern here. Yeah, you see, it's the connection with the material world. Now, in my readings, all reverse court cards are karmic energies, and this is the gold digging karmic. Okay, so your person's realizing that they were modeled something that was very dysfunctional, and it is about operating in lack mentality, especially when it comes to material possessions. Okay, so this person, they may have given up love, Two of Cups in reverse, given up love, been very childish, given up love, okay, being very childish or very immature, and given up love for the material world. Okay, because this is what they were modeled, this is what they were told is happiness, that will make you happy, that will make you have respect, get respect from other people. Okay, but they're learning now that this didn't mean anything. It was all superficial. It was all a big show, because even the people that they may have modeled their ideologies after might be in dysfunctional and unhappy relationships, and they're looking at that now. Okay, they're seeing that now, that they sabotage love for some kind of illusion. Okay, yeah, they're seeing that now. It was just an illusion. This Seven of Cups here. Okay, and this unbalanced situation that they're in, and it could be with a karmic or a work situation, is showing them just how confused them and their family, I'm getting family, are when it comes to the material world and the attachment that they have to the material world. What's blocking this connection right now? We have Seven of Wands. So what I'm getting from this, two things. One, you guys could be very defensive at this time because of something that may have happened in the past and you guys were hurt, or this connection is being blocked so that both of you guys can learn the meaning of healthy boundaries. And quite frankly, it might be both. Take it as it resonates. What's blocking this connection? We have the Eight of Wands. Sounds like you guys aren't talking, so that lack of communication is also blocking the connection. And if you guys are talking, you're not talking about the things that matter, which is the feelings. Okay, I'm also getting that this connection is being blocked so that both of you guys can move on from some kind of toxic pattern that had you guys trapped. Because look, we have the spider here, okay? Spiders spin webs that trap people, right? Why am I saying people? That trap, insects, whatever. So it could be that somebody may have spun some web of deception here, and now they're caught. And, both of you guys might have to unravel yourself from this thing. All right? What else is blocking this connection? Now, this spider could also be a karmic, and it could be many karmics. Okay? Just as that spider has 8 legs, could be many karmics, and your person might be all tied up, or maybe even you might be tied up. What's blocking this connection? We have the 6 of Swords. Okay, so it looks like this connection is being blocked so that both of you guys can heal. I'm really getting that this is a shared energy. Okay, and it might be different things for different people, but definitely it's related to self-love. What's blocking this connection? Page of Wands. Communication, or it could be immature communication. You guys communicate 1 minute, somebody's impulsive, and then you guys go months without talking to each other, or you guys just talk and you trigger each other all the time. So immature communication could be blocking this connection. For some of you, this is a child. Your person might be in a connection, or you might be in a connection where there's a child involved, and of course, considerations of the child and their well-being, have to be priority. Okay, so if you feel this is your person's energy, or it feels like your vibration, okay, join me in the extended. Now what we're going to do there, I'm going to go into the Sabila, and I'm going to have a look at what's happening in their life right now that's giving us all these energies. I'm going to look at their heart space energy for you. I'm going to look at what they might be hiding. Then I'm going to get a lot of 3D messages from you, for you. Some more 5D messages. I'm going to look at potential actions towards you by the end of the month, and then I'm going to get you some advice. Okay, so what you need to do whilst your person's working through all these energies. Okay, so Taurus, thank you so much for logging in. For your likes, shares, subscribes, dislikes, they all help the channel grow. I enjoy your comments, and I do try to reply as well. And if you can go a step further and interact with any of the ads that may play during this reading, that's a beautiful energy exchange for me, and of course for any reader that you enjoy. Okay, you got to keep that flow of abundance going. All right guys, thank you so much. Take care. Love you. Bye.